Well, it's a cold day today, and we have something to do on the car. We're going to get new tires. These are getting a little thin. They've been down to the wear bars for a while. Well, we're on our way up to the Tesla Service Center in Wexford. I have 13 minutes to be 20 miles down the road, and through a few red lights and a U-turn and pull into the parking lot and walk into the store, walk into the building. So that's not going to happen. In perfect conditions with no traffic and no speed laws and no ice on the road in these 27-degree air temperature driving conditions, I might be able to do it. But like this today, no, probably not. These tires, I kind of hate to change them now because they still have some tread on them. Yeah, I know, not much. They're past the wear bars. But I do have to get an inspection in 3 months. And I think I had a nail in the right rear tire because it leaked down a couple of PSI. And that's one good thing about having full details of your air pressure on each corner. As you can see when something like that is about to happen. I put an extra couple pounds of pressure in it to, preempt the air loss. But the last few days here, it hasn't been leaking. So I don't know. Maybe the valve had some dirt in there or something like that. So I had just tuned up the tire pressures a few days before. I noticed it leaking down. But I'll have them check and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to be a few minutes late to my appointment. But hey, for the amount of money they're charging me for this, they can wait on me. This is ridiculous what it costs for 4 brand new tires, and they're going to check the alignment, and I have a list of a few other things for them to check and adjust and do while they're at it. Back in the old days, when I had my old beat-up 1970s and 80s Chrysler cars, my tires weren't wore out until I got down to the second layer of steel belts. And then I would trade the wore-out tires, not for new tires, but for less worn-out tires, because I did not have any money at that time, and buying 4 brand new tires all at one time was something that could only possibly happen at tax refund time. So I didn't buy very many sets of new tires for a lot of years. I got good at doing it as cheaply as possible for as long as possible. Not a bad skill to have, but it gets old after a while. And you think, man, do I want to have to go through all this hassle to save a few bucks? Well, things are different now. Things are better, so I can do things more like a normal person would do it. So, on to the service center. And here's something else I don't like. This is my toll ticket for the Pennsylvania Turnpike. See that top number? They're charging me $4.40 to go 2 exits, which is like 18 miles. And they wonder why I use my passive-aggressive skills to give them only small change when paying the toll. $4.40 to go 18 miles. Ridiculous. I remember way back when 1 exit was 50 or 55 cents and 2 exits was 85 cents. Back in the mid to late 90s. And every year it gets more and more expensive. Yeah, it's a nice road, but come on now. Quit giving your executives multi-million-dollar bonuses and save me some money. Here we go. Tesla. Oh yeah. Tesla Service Center. Teslas, and more Teslas. I'll just pull right up to the service gate here. They're expecting me. Oh, look at that. See? They saw it was me. Alright, gotta go. Spent a whole lot of money. But since it's going to take a while for my car to get its work done, they give me a loaner Model S to drive. So I'm out on the turnpike, gonna go for a little ride in this thing, see how it handles. It's a Model S 85. So I'm guessing it's about a 16 model year. But we'll try it out. It doesn't say the model year on there. Well, anyhow, I drove down the road a bit and I pulled over to take pictures of the outside. And boy, is it different than my Model 3. The steering wheel is bigger across. These seats are smaller. It feels like you're sitting on a park bench. They're harder. I feel like I'm going to slide right off the side of the seat. And this big space beside me here, where's the console at? There's no console in this thing. I mean, oh yeah, it'll get you from A to B, but you know, it's quite a shock going from a Model 3 to this. But I'm not complaining too much. Oh, and get this. There's no autopilot in this thing. They have the autopilot turned off. I was going down the road here and I was trying to turn the autopilot on and it's not going. It's not even beeping. I'm like, what? You mean I gotta steer the car and control the speed and pay attention to the road while I'm trying to run the video camera? Well, that's not safe. Okay, well I pulled over and stopped here for the videotaping. So I'll do some more driving and maybe videotape some more. Also, the steering feels touchier in this car. You just move the wheel a little bit and you're going side to side, just like that. My Model 3, the steering is a little tighter. You have to turn the steering wheel a little harder to make it move side to side at all. That's not horrible, you know, it's just, I'm so used to my 3 that it's a little bit different driving a Model S. And having this gauge cluster in front of me, I'm not used to seeing that either. I'm so used to the 3 with the screen being over here. Now I'm back here sitting in traffic after about a 60-mile ride on a turnpike to Ohio and back, going to Taco Bell. So how do I like the Model S? It's alright. Model 3 is more comfortable for me and more efficient. Oh, Model S certainly isn't bad. I'm just used to my 3 and I like the 3 better. Get out of my way, people! I have new tires! I can drive like even more of a maniac than I normally do. And now it has been done. Look at the new tires. They have tread. Grooves. Amazing. I don't waste any tire tread. I use it all. Well, that's finished. Now I can go out and drive a whole lot more.